That was before I even started.
Was it?
Can you go down and try and figure out what number Joshua Weinrich is and Tim Hawk? Do you want to have the other text up to you, or do you want to take it? Or
Just let me take that down.
Joshua Weinrich and Tim Hawk. Tim Hawk and the number 10 are both listed as number 10. And I know there's only one number 10.
Okay.
Silver is down here, black's over there. Well, they're both going on last now. Like, as soon as I go happens, do I just press transition? Because there's some 20-second. Yes. There's anything on the eyes. Try and do this quick as possible.
Give us the last of this thing there. He won't even know that. Yeah, he won't even know that. So we can see if we see a...
There's no number associated with it.
We won't see it.
Everybody else on the other side. Once I get to Google, I don't need this stuff at all. This is a replay. Is it like 20 seconds long?
That's the only thing that's stuck. You don't have time to get the replay in.
I don't need a sound of it. I don't need a sound of it. But I'm going to need 20 seconds to say this is good. And this is over. What 20 seconds does it?
Yeah, well, you need really about 10 seconds more. So all you get is a 10-second clip.
There's a ways to fix it, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Who's mic'd up?
Justin.
Oh, Justin is?
Yeah, nobody else wanted to take it.
Welcome back here to the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Arena for tonight's second game matchup between the first place Silverbacks going up against the Trash Pandas. The Silverbacks tonight come in 4-1-1 for 9 points. Trash Pandas are 3-1 for 6. The two netminders here tonight are Brandon Rhodes for the Silverbacks, once again 4-1-1. He's given up 22 goals for a 4.4 goal against average. On the other side for the Black squad, it's Michael Welch, 3-1, 21 goals against for a 5.25 goal against average. Goal differential for the Silverbacks coming into tonight is a league-leading +13. Trash Pandas sit at a +3. Both sides looking to increase that here as they are trying to continue their dominance so far this season. So far, the standings go Silverbacks in first, 9 points. Rink Rats in second with 8, tied with the Gold Diggers. Trash Pandas are right behind them with 6, alongside the Carolina Reapers, followed by the Camel City Mafia, and then sitting in last with 1 point, the Pink Panthers. Taking a look around each squad, looking at some highlights. Braden Herrick is 4th in goals, coming in tonight with 7. Herrera, Johnson, Melanchuk are 6th in goals. They come in tonight with 6. Herrera and Richard come in tonight with 7 assists each, tied for 2nd in the league. Herrera also 3rd in points with 13. As for Rhodes, he is 1st in goal against average with a 4.4. On the other squad, Proctor is 6th in goals, 5th in points, and 2nd in points per game average. Right behind her is Wader in 4th in points per game average, that is, apologies. And then Michael Welch sits in 1st in goals against with 21. 30 seconds to go here in warm-ups. Going to take a quick break, and we will get you started here in the first period between the Silverbacks and Trash Pandas. Welcome back here to the first period between the Silverbacks and Trash Pandas, a battle of the top 3 squads. Silverbacks are in first with 9, Trash Pandas are in third with 6. Face-off is dropped, here we go. Able to win it back are the Silverbacks. Graham working it forward, downlink to the ice. Going to be played by Welch as he'll ring it back behind the goal. Centering feed picked up by Chris Bodwicks up in the far side corner, trying to work it out. It's going to be kept in at the point. From the circle, trying to get it back. Point, winds up, fires. The shot from Herrera misses wide. Herrera looking to get tied with 7 goals this season. Talking about that, number 7 down in the corner, that's Johnson. Up to the far side, Shires drops it back to the point. Winding, fires Herrera, save made by Welch. Trying to clear it out, coming away with it are the Pandas. Near side, able to hit the blue line, it's Proctor. Gets the puck right away as it hits the neutral zone up on the far side. Coming with it, Shires, throwing it into the attacking zone and heading off for a line change.
Back deep near side's Proctor. Excuse me, there, Waiter. Passing it up the far side, up for Miller. Just out of his stick, as was nearly able to get the Proctor. Silverbacks find a centering feed. 2 black, 1 silver jersey as it comes up the far side. Cleared down link to the ice, no icing. Chasing after its Hawk. Up the far side. Centering feed, able to get it to Melanchuk. Near side, able to get a stick on it. But can be played by Hamilton as he'll throw it right back behind the net. Up the far side, Miller. Spinning, able to get it to Bodwicks. Played off the far side half-boards. Nearly a breakaway opportunity. Well, excuse me, a 2-on-1 that would have been. Coming the other way with it. Or the Silverbacks hits the blue line and clears it in deep. Riccardi. Hamilton, the first one to it behind the net. Takes a weird hop off his stanchion right in the center feed. Shot! Scores! Mark Riccardi able to get that bounce right off the front. His first goal of the season, his 3rd overall point. As we watch the replay here on PHA Network, just as number 9 of Riccardi able to get that pass to Welch for a early 1-0 Silverbacks lead. I like that. So I don't have to do it. Shot right off the draw, able to go on the net of Welch. He'll play that. So far, 3 shots on goal. Trying to get one right there in front was Herrera. Herrera looking for that 7th goal. Shires up the far side being bombarded by Riccardi. On the near side, centering feed. Calling for it. Shot save made by Welch off of the stick of Herrera. He's had some great looks here tonight. So far has not been able to put it past Michael Welch. Shot. Trying to get a tip out in front was Lentz. Welch knows the puck goes up to the far side corner. Able to come away with it is Lentz. Centering feed, trying to get it to Graham. Shot. Goes off the side iron into the corner. Centering feed. Goes through a few bodies out to the point. Herrera rings it back around the corner. First one to it, Lentz. Leaves up in the far side corner. Waiter's going to pick it off. As she'll work it up the near side, trying to get it to Michael Bailey. Right back the other way, holding on to it. Brian Riccardi back deep in his own zone. Being pressured by Graham. Able to steal that one. But falling down in the process, still able to get one into the paint. Thrown down into the corner and now out. Kept in top of the circle. Thrown right back into the corner. It was Herrera. Trashman was able to work it back the other way. Centering feed, trying to get it up the far side, looking for James. Unsure where that one went. It's right in front of the trash pan as a bench, said Proctor. Back deep, Whipple trying to pressure it forward as it's still loose up in the neutral zone. Played off the far side boards, trying to work it forward is James. Justin James is the one mic'd up here tonight, able to keep it in on sides. Proctor drops it back from the point. Shot goes off the back glass. It was Krummenacher. Up the far side, able to clear it out. Off the skate of Proctor and work back forward. Only before it's picked up by Garrett Long. Back deep for the Silverbacks. Gets poke checked out, but Mark Riccardi able to pick up the loose change and throw it up the far side half boards. Tyler Johnson in the neutral zone, working with its Bailey. Trying to get it through some bodies on the near side. Johnson able to come away with it. Centering feed with a high stick played by Whipple. Shot goes right through the paint and cleared out of danger. Bailey trying to work it out on the near side and just able to get it past the blue line. Works it back for Hawk, near side for Charles Hawk. Gets the centering feed. Coming away with it is Jared Melanchuk. 6 goals, 2 assists on the season. Shot goes off of his stick out in front and into the back netting. 14:25 left to go here in the first period. As for Brandon Rhodes, he's still looking to see his first shot of the night. So far, it's been all Silverbacks, 6-0. Michael Welch able to save 1 of 6. Back to the point. Graham trying to get a shot off, blocked out in front. Rebound comes out for Melanchuk. His shot's blocked as well. Centering feed. Graham. Stick tied up by Proctor. Near side, able to clear it out. Bodwicks hits the blue line out to the neutral zone. A foot race going the other way. Able to win it back is Graham. Up the far side, trying to keep it in. Pringer. Still with it, has a couple bodies out in front. Leaves it back for Wader. Centering feed goes off of Graham. Still loose down in the corner. Proctor, shot, near side. Proctor picks up the rebound from the backside, shoot, scores! Proctor with her 7th goal of the season. Her 12th overall point. As for Proctor, that will put her still in 6th in goals. That will definitely help her points per game average here as she sits right around 3. Melichuk coming right off the other way off the draw. 1-1 is your score. Trashman is able to tie it up just like that on their first shot of the game. Back deep are the Trashman is centering feed but not out. Bailey able to work it out. Now up the far side coming Pringer. 4 goals, 1 assist. Backhanded shot as the Silverbacks nearly take out their own netminder. Pringer able to pick up the rebound, trying to keep it in. Instead, it comes out for the Silverbacks and out to the neutral zone. Melanchuk working hard alongside DeLintz. Melanchuk, DeLintz, shot, pad, save, shoot, scores! Just able to get it underneath the glove hand side of Michael Welch. Lintz with his 4th goal of the season. That's his 4th point as he's still looking to get his 1st assist this season. What a great play there, able to get that past Welch. 2-1 Silverbacks. 12 minutes left to go here in the first. Played off the far side boards. A large scoring fest here so far. 3 goals through the first 8 minutes. Up in the far side, Wader hits the blue line, has 2 falling. Shot, scores! Angelina Wader gets her 5th goal of the season. 10 points. Trash Pandas not winning around. 2-2. Just after the Silverbacks are able to get their 2nd goal. Trash Pandas take no exception here. 2-2, just like that. And as I was mentioning, a slugfest at that. 3-on-1 upcoming for Proctor. Loses a puck down to the corner, trying to pick it up. Instead, it goes up the far side. Over for Wader. Calling for it out in the slot. Comes out to the point. Still with it. Shot. Goes off a couple bodies out in front. Down to the corner. Proctor leaves it back for Wader. Wader trying to get it to Proctor. So it goes up the far side. Back down into the corner. Wader. Centering feed goes right back out to the top of the slot. Ringing it around. Going to pick it up as Hawk. Playing up the far sides. Trying to work it out now is Richard. Cross-ice feed, nearly able to get to the marker Cardi, and says can be picked up by Hamilton. Out for Bailey, captain for the Trash Pandas. Centering feed goes off a skate out in front, and up on the far side comes a Wader. Hits the blue line. Up on the far side. Goes back behind the net. That's going to be picked up by Marker Cardi. Near side going to be kept in at the point. Hamilton played off the near side boards. And here comes the Silverbacks right back the other way. Up the far side is Long. 3 goals, 2 assists so far in this season. Instead, he'll lose it to the Trash Pandas. Backhanded play, able to find Miller. Harking it out to neutral zone as we hit the 10-minute mark of the first. Good forecheck here from both sides so far. Centering feed gets poked out in front. Puck still loose. An opportunity here. Shot blocked out in front. A wicked shot there from Johnson. It's blocked by a black sweater out in front. Never made it to Welch. Here comes an odd man rush. A 1-on-0 here for the Trash Pandas. Forehand trying to go 5-hole. Shot will be covered up by Welch. The shot there coming from Brandon Krumenacher, who's looking to get his 4th goal of the season. 9:14 to go here in the first as the puck was stuck in the pads of Brandon Rhodes. Puck's dropped, able to win it. Back is Hawk on the near side, trying to get it out, but can't. Proctor down at the goal line, trying to work it in near, trying to poke it home. She had a little real estate on the near side post. Waiter, centering feed, goes to Justin James. Legs out in front, still waiting to get his first point of the season. Waiter applying the back check, able to win the puck back as it comes out for Proctor the other way. She has real estate up the far side, hits the blue line 1-on-2. Shot gets blocked out in front and can be held on to by Brandon Rhodes. 8:26 to go here in the first. Shots on goal ever so slightly closing back up. 9-5 in favor of the Silverbacks. Just looking to see if anybody else had anything. Puck is dropped. Something down on the ice as the ref goes to pick it up. Does not appear to be part of the puck as it's down near side corner. Centering feed trying to get it to Waiter. Looking to clear it out. Shires. He will as it hits the center red line. Bodwick's back to the other side. Back deep in the defensive zone. Working it forward. Hits the blue line. 2-on-4 but able to keep it in at the blue paint. Miller. Bodwick's at his apologies. Shot. Puck still loose. Trying to poke it home. Had some free real estate on the back door. Instead it's going to be cleared down to the ice. Will that have the legs for icing? No icing, says the referee. Able to beat that out. Shires. Shot trying to get a one-timer out in front was Melanchuk. Trying to work it the other way. Trash Pandas. Hits a deck. No call as there's a trip in the backfield. Trip there. That is going to be called. That's going to go against Chris Bodwicks. Trip and call here just under the 7-minute mark of the first period. Clock will stop. 6:57. Face-off drop. Power play upcoming here for the Silverbacks. Looking to get the third goal here tonight in a nearly a slugfest so far. 2-2 is your score. Looking for a one-timer out in front. Melanchuk's shot went wide. Kept in at the point. Fires from the left point. Goes just a tail wide. Able to keep it in though. Graham dropping it back. Picking it up. Or the Trashman is in the near side corner and able to clear it down the length of the ice. Rhodes back behind his net to play it. One black, one gray sweater. Herrera up on the far side, spinning around, still has it. Up for Graham. Near side Melanchuk. Able to hit the blue line on sides. Able to get around Hamilton, still with it. Centering, shut. Not able to get all the wood on it as it went just to here wide. Taking shot. Trying to get a tip out in front was Mark Riccardi. Out to the right point, winds up, fires, goes wide. Up on the far side. Long. Pinballing around to the near side. Two black, one gray sweater going after it. Working it down into the corner. Trashman is trying to work it out. They will. Goes down the length of the ice. No icing once again as there's a power play for the Silverbacks. Bodwicks with 30 seconds left to go here in the box. Silverbacks going from coast to coast is Josh Herrera up the far side. Centering feed, leaves it for Hawk. Shot goes wide. Hamilton trying to backhand it out. It's going to come out for Proctor. Playing off near side boards. Tripped up. No call. Up on the far side. Able to get that one around Proctor. Hits the blue line. Being bombarded there by Proctor and Waiter. Hamilton plays it off his skate. Richard. Penalty has expired. 5 minutes to go here in the first. Winds up. Fires from Hawk. Gets blocked out in front. Here comes an opportunity right out of the box onto the near side. Bodwick's trying to work it forward. Instead, it comes right back into the defensive zone. Bodwick's with his own rebound, if you will. Leaves it near side for Riccardi. Cross ice feed, able to get a tip to it's Michael Bailey. Chasing after it, Bailey working near side corner. Hawk will throw it up the far side. Silverback still with possession here, 4:15 to go. Waiting a retouch on side, still with it. Cleared down to the ice. Partial line change coming up for the Trash Pandas. Near side for the Silverbacks. Loses it, picking it up to Brian Riccardi. Centering feed, looking to get it back to Krummenacher, who has 3 goals, 3 assists so far this season. Coming the other way, Shires. Cutting right through Broadway, and sets to be picked up by Brian Riccardi. Whiffs on the passing attempt as the puck just sits there right along the blue line. Able to come away with it are the Silverbacks. Back behind the net is Riccardi. Pulling off the far side boards, able to get it to Bailey. Pinching him it off is Johnson. Bailey trying to work it forward. Ends up losing it to Herrera. Gets her on Bodwicks. Hits the blue line. Leaves it back. Shot blocked out in front. Coming away with it, Graham. Leaves it. Throws it down to the far side corner. Can be picked up by Krummenacher. One silver jersey able to pick up the loose change. Has Riccardi waiting on the doorstep. Backhanded, goes right through the paint, still loose, trying to poke it home. Michael Welch able to hold on to it. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first. After 4 quick goals in this one, the goalies have looked sharp so far. 4 saves for one netminder, 9 for the 9 for the other, that is. Waiter up the far side. Gets it to Proctor. Has 2 men to beat. Goes up the far side. Herrera pressing hard. Spinning around. Backhanded shot. Goes right through the paint. Trying to get a tip out in front. As it goes up to the far side. Proctor and Long going at it. Comes out far side shot. Gets tipped out in front. Waiter trying to poke it home. And Rhodes will cover it. 1:55 to go here in the first. Well, I played a game today, Spades game. I got set with a 5. Out to the point for Riccardi. Can't keep it in. Coming the other way are the Silverbacks. There we go. Near side trying to work it forward to Lentz. Lentz with 1 goal so far here tonight, as Proctor has it being bombarded there by Melanchuk. Proctor instead decides to throw it out to center ice. Picking it up's Hawk. Near side, still with it. Down in the corner, being pressured. Centering feed is going to be picked up by a Panda. Near side coming with it's Proctor. Apologies there, that was just a hair out of her reach. As Hawk's being bombarded by Pringer. Loses it. Near side. Opportunity here for the Pandas. Shot save! Made by Rhodes. Wentz coming the other way. Hits the blue line, but that's as far as he'll get it. Trying to work it out. Not able to get around his man. As Hawk comes the other way. Shot. Glove save made by Welch. 40 seconds to go here in the first. About time for one more rush. Here in the first period, we have ourselves a 2-2 hockey game here at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Arena. Puck's dropped 1 into the near side corner. Hamilton with it. Backhands it near side. Trying to work it out now. They will. Krummenacher trying to work it forward. Pochik to side was Hawk. Looking to get a centering feed. Centering feed with about 5, 4. Richard up the far side, clears it down late to the ice, goes on net, but not in time. 2-2 is your score after 1.
Browse the aisles stocked with a wall full of variety of drinks, chips, ice cream, fishing gear, and more. There's also a fresh and hot deli with Bixby famous hot dogs, hamburgers, and so much more. Just ask for the Bixby Chicks to guide you in the right direction and find what you need. That is Bixby General Store at 2200 Cornatza Road, Advance, North Carolina, 27006. Call us at 336-998-6470. We can also be found on Facebook or Instagram at Bixby General Store.
Should be better.
We have 2-2. Don't we?
Almost I missed a goal. Regardless, here, scoreboard. 2-2 is your score. Score here, technically incorrect, as the scorekeeper has it 3-2 in favor of the Trash Pandas. Centering feed goes to the paint, off of the stick of off of the skate of Proctor, that is, but that is a Silverbacks goal. Not really sure who gets credit with that one. Technically, Proctor's second goal. That supposedly leave it 3-2 because that's what I don't think I messed up because you've been doing the scoreboard. Shot coming from Proctor, the one who came right off. Up on the far side, Riccardi dropping it back. Richard, near side, one-timer, shot, save. Trying to poke it home, still loose. Richard with it, up on the far side. Trying to get a touch out in front, puck still loose. Able to keep it in from the point, shot goes right behind the right side of the post. Trying to poke it home, still loose. Up on the far side, Richard. Top of the slot, shot, save, and held on to was Michael Welch.
So it's supposed to be 3-2 in favor of Silverbacks, right? Or is it supposed to be 3-2 Trash?
I mean, put it up to what the scoreboard has, because they're not changing, but. Kept in right point. 2 black, 1 silver sweater going at it. Coming out, it's Johnson. Back deep up on the far side. Able to get it along. Hits the blue line. That's as far as it will get it as it's poked back out to the neutral zone. Help the far side, trying to get it to Lentz. Bailey applying pressure with the bat check. Shot goes off the side of the net, down to the near side corner. Being bombarded there, trying to work it back out to the near side. Nearly able to get to the Miller, waiting to retouch for offsides. Kumanacher leaves it up to the far side for Whipple. Looking to get it to Bailey, coming with the other way's Hawk. Centering feed nearly gets off. His man that picks up the change is Johnson. Puck still loose, gonna be played for offsides, and Lentz, well, just a hair of happy feet, takes it in past the blue line prematurely. Offsides is the call. I'm just going to put it up to what that has, because they are not going to listen to us. Waiter, blue line, trying to deep, trips up. That's going to be a tripping call. And the Silverbacks will touch it up. Trash Pandas wanting a penalty shot there. It will not be. Instead, Tim Hawk will head off to the penalty box. Tim Hawk gets 2 minutes for a tripping. 15:56 was when the clock was stopped. Power play for the other squad now. Trash Pandas with the man advantage. Trying to get a quick shot off the draw is Proctor. James works it back. Waiter trying to get it back to James. Instead it leaves it to the point. Shot gets right off a stick out in front and goes high into the sky to the far side corner. Near side trying to keep it in. They will. Top of the circle. Near side shot. Save. Rebound still loose. Throws it through the paint. Proctor's stick was lifted at the very last second. Trying to clear it out. Graham still holding. Thrown down right to the ice. Bouncing puck into the near side corner. Defensive change coming up for the Silverbacks. Centering feed able to get it to Waiter. Up the far side. Still with it. Able to get around one. Has Proctor. That's who they'll give it to. Up the far side. Able to get around one. Backhanded shot. Save! Held on to and covered. 1 minute left to go here in the power play to the Trash Pandas. Just under 15 to go here in the second. Still a 5-on-4 for the next 45 seconds here. Trying to win the draw back. Instead, that will be cleared down like to the ice. That will go on goal for Michael Welch. Playing it on the near side. Able to get it. The Pringer hits the blue line. Poke check to side. But not completely out. As Brian Riccardi was able to pick up the change in the neutral zone. Trying to work that back into the attacking zone. Instead, the Silverbacks will clear it down to the ice. Hamilton with it. 10 seconds left to go on the penalty. The Tim Hawk working up the far side. Breakaway upcoming. Nearly shorthanded opportunity. Spinning around the lens. With it down at the goal line. Drops it back for Richard. Not able to get a shot off as it comes off to the near side. Hawk will head back to the bench. On to the near side. Bouncing puck comes out for Hamilton. Played off the far side boards. Richard picking up the change. Richard at the blue line. 2-on-2. Lines up. Fires. Glove save. Not held onto. Thrown into the corner. Centering feed goes off the body. Shire is trying to chase after it. Up on the far side. Riccardi. Trying to clear it out with Bailey. Able to get there with his long reach. Able to get around one. Falls down in the process. Near side for Johnston. Cross ice feed. Offsides is the call. Not entirely sure about that one. But the whistle is blown 13 minutes ago here in the second. Line changes coming for both sides as we're here in the period of quick shifts. Puck's dropped, trying to win it forwards. Waiter, she will. Picking up the Silverback, centering feed onto the near side defenseman, and that is Brian Riccardi. Up for Waiter. Spinning around still with it. Has Bailey at the back door, trying to poke it home. Netminder threw it into the corner. Silverbacks the other way. They'll have numbers if they hurry. Up to the far side. The other netminder comes out of his net to play it. As Welch plays it into the far side corner. Silverback still with it. Trying to deke around a few. And instead will throw it down into the corner. Miller. Trying to work at it. Instead will leave it up to the far side corner. Hamilton going at it. As a puck comes out to the point. Holding it in. Hawk. Shot. Goes. Tipped just wide. Sharp angle shot. Glove save. And Michael Welch able to hold on to it. 11:40 to go here in the second. Set to take the draw is Jared Melanchuk. Shot goes just wide. Maybe he got a block out in front, was long. Out to the point, trying to deke around. He does. Josh Herrera shot gets blocked out in front from Broadwicks. Proctor able to come away with it. as she'll head the other way, trying to deke round one. Trying to get it in deep. Instead, it comes the other way for the Silverbacks. Just barely able to keep it on sides. Shot gets thrown into the corner. Trash Pandas leave it back by the net. Can be picked up by Wentz. Near side. Leaves it for Melanchuk. Winds up, fire, shot, save, rebound, out in front. Clear down into the corners. The Trash Pandas are able to come away with it. Whipple able to get around one. Up the far side for Proctor. Hits the blue line. Long shot, save. Going to be covered up by Rhodes. Closing in on the halfway point here in this one. 10:24 to go in the second. Shots on goal, 20-11 in favor of the Silverbacks, as we have ourselves a supposedly 3-3 game. Proctor working it back later. Trying to get it back to Proctor instead. It finds Bodwick. Shot is going to be held on to and saved. 9:50 to go here in the second. Had an opportunity there to find one of two. Decided to go to Bodwick, who has 1 goal, 1 assist so far this season. As for the Trash Pandas, Aaron Proctor leads the team in goals, followed by Tony Prinker, 6 and 4 respectfully. Up on the far side, Wader dropping it back. Bodwicks being bombarded by Hawk. Nearly losing out in front. Shoot!
It was in.
They said that was not in. And down went to the ice, not for an icing, as a hand was raised by this back ref. Near side, that one will be thrown down with the ice, no icing. Nearly lifts on it. Bailey trying to get back to it, as Hawk's able to clear it. Finds Richard up the far side, trying to get it through a body, and says be picked up by Pringer. Puck still loose, Richard with it, as he takes it back into his own defensive zone. Trying to work it forward, going to be picked up by Krimenacher. Up on the far side, finds Bodwicks. Down into the corner, has a man on the back towards Pringer, trying to get it there. Instead, it comes out for Hawk. Near side for Shires. Play off the near side boards. Puck still loose as it comes out for Hawk. Bailey working it the other way. Hawk hits the blue line, but that's as far as he'll get it. Bailey coming away with it as he'll hit center ice. Moves it forward for Krimenacher. Losing his stick in the process, but able to get it back behind the net of Rhodes. Proctor with it at the point. Spinning around, still holding it. Man loses his stick, so he'll take the advantage there. Pringer and Proctor both in the corner, able to come away with it to Herrera. Herrera up the far side, 1-on-2, trying to get a centering feed, still with it, tripping up. There's going to be a delayed call. Throwing the stick as well. Not too pleased with that one. They're going to get both of them on that, supposedly. Indeed so. Tripping on Andrew Whipple, that is. On the other squad, it's Josh Herrera. Who knows for what? Going to be 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. 7:22 to go as the clock has started. Puck has dropped. Icing is not available here as there is no man advantage. Back deep Riccardi. Being pressured by Proctor as it comes out for Wader. Hits the blue line. Up the far side. Trying to cut back in front. Gets thrown into the boards. Picking it up, so whip. Apologies there, Johnson. Out for Riccardi. Shot. Trying to get a tip out in front. Goes on net. Save made by Rhodes. To the corner. Wader with it. Trying to get it out for Miller. Welch out of his net to play it. Up on the far side. Gets it to Riccardi. He'll hold on to it. 1:15 to go on the 4-on-4. Puck still loose out in the neutral zone. Coming away with it to Kumanocker. Hits the blue line. Stops, holds up. Gets a centering feed. Gonna be held on to by Rhodes. 6:20 to go in the second. Still a 3-3 game. Near side corner, trying to get it through a man. Puck still loose. Trashman is able to come away with it. Apologies there, trying to listen into what the ref was saying down in front of the penalty boxes. 17 seconds left to go, supposedly on the 4-on-4. We'll find out here. Thrown out near side. James able to come away with it. Still looking to get his first point of the season. Hits the blue line. Nearly called for a slashing penalty. It will be against Justin James. Centering feed into the corner. Trying to get a tip out in front. Still loose. Thrown on the far side. Save! Made by Michael Welch. The two men are out of the penalty box, but once again, another penalty here. A slashing call on Justin James right at the 5-minute mark of the second. James not happy with that one, as you can probably hear on the YouTube stream. I'll get quiet for a moment. I'm letting Justin talk to himself for a minute. Thank you for tuning in to Justin's TED Talk. You should be. Up on the far side over for Hamilton. Waiter trying to work it forward. Trashman is on a penalty kill for the next minute. 4 minutes to go here in the second. Back behind the net. Trying to work it out of dangers. Graham. Up the far side. Shires. Works up the far side. Trying to get it to Wentz, but not out. Backhanded shot gets blocked out in front by Richard. As Richard backhanded out for Graham. Graham still with it. Able to get it to Shires. Cleared down to the ice. No icing. And apologies here. Icing indeed. As the Trash Pandas are down a man. That being Justin James. Oh, that 5 seconds to go. Justin, you're good. Shot goes into near side corner. I'm assuming they've been told if they don't shut the door, they're going to get another penalty. Who knows? James back behind the net, nearly with a tripping call there. James with a full head of steam trying to apply some back check. It's back by the net's Kumanocker. 2:30 to go. Hamilton rings it on the near side, goes down through the ice. Will that one have the legs for an icing? No. Must be picked up by Herrera. James back applying the forecheck on the other side. Herrera coming up through Broadway. Near side. James off for a shift. Herrera. Shot. Trying to get a tip out in front. Nearly goes 5-hole. But Welch says no. 1:20 to go here in the second.
It shows that I do not see it. I do not hear it.
Was he wrong all the way up? I'll blast it. See if you hear it. Shot scores!
Guy on center. At center.
Waiting,
Number in a second.
waiting to see who scored that one. Regardless here, 4-3 in favor of the Silverbacks. Possibility here that Robert Graham got that one. If so, that's his second goal of the season. Indeed so, that was Graham.
I hear him now. No. That's us I hear.
Well, then don't worry about Justin. Just that, like it's not even happening. Probably unplug it, plug it back in. Up on the far side. 30 to go. Trying to get one last rush. Shoots! Save! And held on to. 25 seconds left to go here in the second. Off of the shot of Clint Lentz. Dropping it back, Hawk. Shot. Trying to tip it home with 5, 3, 2, 1. Had a chance that was a loose in the paint. Buzzer will sound for the second as we will head to the third. One quick timeout. Silverbacks lead at 4-3 over the Trash Pandas.
Did you ever hear him say
Like the direct start I did it was really, really quiet.
And I'm going to.
I hadn't heard him at all.
I muted it. Third period getting ready to start here inside of the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Arena. Silverbacks 4, Trash Pandas 3. And as for the Silverbacks, they currently sit in first place with a goal differential of a plus 13. Looking to keep that going here tonight. Puck still loose out in the neutral zone, coming with its Proctor. Hits the blue line. Still with it. From the circle, a shot. Gonna be covered up and held on to is Rhodes. 20 seconds gone in the third frame. 25-18. Shots on goal in favor of the Silverbacks. Set to take the draw here, Brian Krumenacher. For the Trash Pandas. Wins it back to the point. Whipple. Out to the top of the slot point, that is. Near side, Proctor. Trying to throw a shot on net. Instead, it finds its way to the corner. Still with it. Krumenacher loses it. Coming the other way with it are the Silverbacks up the far side. Shires. Shot goes right through the paint. Looking to find Wentz on the near side. Wentz trying to get in deep has Richard. Richard. Shot goes wide up the far side. Graham trying to work it in deep. Still with it. Backhanded. Goes off a body out in front. Trash Pandas trying to get the tying goal here. Herrera working on the near side for Lentz. Lentz with it from the circle. Holding. Shot gets blocked out in front off of the stick of Riccardi. Waiter able to get around one. 2-on-1 leaving it back for Proctor. Shot gets blocked out in front. Proctor and Waiter working really well so far this season. 22 points combined for the two. 12 points for Proctor, 10 points for Waiter. Shot is going to be covered up and held on to by Michael Welch. 2 minutes gone here in the third period. Still a 1-goal game. Anything is possible here at the Fairgrounds Arena. Set to take the draw is Waiter. Puck comes down to the near side and can be held in top of the circle. Working it down deep's Hawk. Hamilton able to get it the Baldwicks. Back on the near side trying to find Bailey. Instead it's been kept in at the point. Shot save made by Welch. Hamilton trying to work it out. Kept in. Johnson shot save made by Welch again. Hamilton up to the far side this time has learned his lesson on the near side. Waiter trying to work around Hawk, can't. Centering feed goes down to the near side corner, and once you know, trying to get it to Hamilton. Centering feed gets poked out in front, puck still loose. Down into the corner finds Johnson. Circling, trying to find a center feed shot. Toe save, just able to keep it out as the puck goes into the netting. 16:50 to go here in the third. Pucks dropped, able to win it back are the Pandas. Trying to ring it down near side, goes down length of the ice. And that will have legs for icing. Kill some clock, 16:25 to go here. Still waiting on the puck to make its way back down to the face-off circle. Our clock does not stop until the final 3 minutes of the third. A 1-goal game, Trash Pandas leading it. Pucks dropped, able to it back, or the Silverback shot off the draw, gets blocked out in front, but not out. Herrera, shot, blocked, goes into the corner. Herrera looking for his 7th goal of the season. Centering feed, able to come away with it, are the Pandas. Up on the near side. Chasing after his Baldwicks. Herrera with it. Centering feed from the red line, clears it down to the ice. First one to it's Hamilton. Behind the net, still with it. Drops it near side Baldwicks. Cross ice feed, not able to get a stick to it. Will be an icing. Back-to-back icings for the Pandas. It will lead to a face-off coming up with right around 15 minutes to go here in the third. I'm thirsty. Face-off dropped, coming with its Proctor. Has a Waiter to her right. Spinning around, gonna leave it back to a defensive partner. Centering feed can be picked up the other way by Melanchuk. Right through Broadway. Good back check work there by Proctor. Up on the far side, coming with it are the Pandas. Right up through Broadway. Good stick work there by Hawk. Lynch trying to work it forward, able to get it to Melanchuk. Hits the blue line. Looking to get in deep, still with it. Forehand, back and shoot, scores! Melanchuk with his first goal of the night. That's his 7th goal this season. And that gives the Silverbacks a little extra insurance here. 5-3. 14-18 left to go here in the third. Trying to win it forward to Richard. Going to be picked up by a Pandas. Bailey trying to work it forward the other way. Trash Pandas in a bit of a pickle here. They were down 1 with a bunch of time left. Time slowly starting to dwindle here. Needing 2 goals in 14 minutes. Shot, save, trying to play it off the back. As Pringer on the near side trying to poke it home. Still loose up the far side, but not out. Near side, Krumenocker. 1 touch, trying to get a tip on net. Instead it goes to the corner. Bailey waiting in front of the net, being bothered by Richard. Up on the far side, Riccardi. Shot hits the pipe and goes out. Richard looking to clear it out as they'll play it off the far side glass. Will not be an icing foot race going the other way. Shires racing after Bod Krumanacher, apologies. Up on the near side goes down like the ice, no icing. Herrera going to be the first one to it in the corner. Being pressured by Miller. Herrera right through Broadway. Stop holding up. Not able to get a shot off. Netminder able to cover it up. 12:45 left to go here in the third. Not as much of a crowd as we normally see here, as I don't see anyone. Oh, apologies. I see two people back behind the Trash Pandas bench. Near side, the two college girls working at it. Proctor. Shot gets blocked out in front. Still with it, Waiter waiting on the back door. Being bothered there by Graham. Shot goes off the shoulder of Rhodes. Sharp angle shot. Still trying to poke it on. Puck still loose. Referee sees it. Decides not to blow the whistle. As here comes an odd man rush for the Silverbacks. Up the far side. Shot. Scores! Tyler Johnson gets his first goal of the night, his 7th goal this season, and his 12th point. Was a close game coming into the third. So far, it's been all Silverbacks. 6-3 here in the third period. That's right, 6-3. The Trash Pandas and their black sweaters needing a little bit of black magic to get something going here in the third. 11 minutes to try and find 3 goals. Shot, glove save. Netminder will cover and hold on to. Nearly lost it as it popped out of his glove. Able to catch the rebound. 10:55 left to go. Set to take the drop is Jared Melanchuk. Able to win it back to the point. Trying to get a shot off. As Proctor's cherry picking back. Puck goes off the far side. No icing. Hawk works it forward up the other way. First one to it's going to be Krumanacher. Back by the net is Hamilton on the near side. Decides to throw it up to the far side. Able to get it to Broadwicks. Leaves it for Proctor. 2-on-3 shot. Save! An awkward save at that. Regardless, Rhodes able to hold on to it and cover it. 10:15 to go in the third. Not really cover it, but gets lost in his pads. Covered in a way nonetheless. We hit halfway of the third. As for game number 1, it was a 4-3 Carolina Reapers final over the Pink Panthers. Pink Panthers still winless this season, although their second to last game, so the game before tonight, went into overtime. Shot, save, and held on to off of the stick of Mark Riccardi. Still looking to get, apologies, he's got his first goal this season. Trying to make it a 2-goal night. As we close in here on midnight on Tuesday, January 28th. Back deep in the corner. Hamilton with it. Works up the far side, trying to get it to Prenger. He will. Prenger hits the blue line, goes up the far side, gets tripped up, no call. Still with it. Instead, he leaves it back for Herrera. Opportunity here for the Silverbacks, 2-on-2. Hits the blue line, able to keep it onside. Shot goes wide. Wentz trying to poke it home on the backhand. Nearly goes out of play. Instead, it's going to be played off the back glass. Over for Richard. Nearly a hand pass there. Well, the Trash Pan is able to come away with it. Prenger. His 4 goals this season. Over for Waiter, but couldn't keep her stick on it. Down to the corner. Top of the circle, still with it. Up the far side, ends up losing it to Shires, but picks up her own rebound. Has Riccardi on the near side. Decides to play it up to the near side half boards. Ends up coming back to Riccardi. Goes through the hands of Waiter. Nearly able to get it to Proctor. Out through the neutral zone. Puck still loose. Trying to hold on to it is Miller. Up the far side, still with it. Trying to get in deep. That's going to be picked up by Herrera. Centering feet up near side. Able to get it to Lentz. Hits the blue line. From the circle. Lines up, fire, shot. Stuck on the goal line. That's going to be covered up by Michael Welch. 7:40 to go here in the third. Face-off dropped. Able to backs Whipple. Down in the corner. Trying to get it up for Proctor. She has it. Up forward for Broadwicks. 2-on-1. Shot. Save. Picks up his own rebound. Down in the corner. Centering feed. Trying to clear it out. Can't. Kept in at the point. Riccardi. Down in the corner. Still with it. Holding as he comes up to the top point. Drops near side. Puck still loose. Trying to poke it home. Still loose. Falling over the netminder there was Brandon Miller. And here it goes down, look through the ice, but the Trash Pandas will pick up the change. Nearly able to get the Silverbacks in the line change. Proctor. Shot. Goes off of Hawk. Up the far side of Whipple. Centering feed. Trying to get it to Proctor. Instead it comes out for the Silverbacks. Near side Riccardi. Being bombarded by two gray sweaters. Puck goes high, picking it up is Mark Riccardi. Up forward for Jaron Melanchuk. Shot. Goes wide. Waiter with it. Gets her on one. Trying to leave it forward for Proctor. Just a hair too far. Will not be an icing. 6:04 to go here in the third. Proctor pokes it forward. Miller. As a Waiter goes for a tumble. Up on the far side for Mark Riccardi. Hits the blue line. Shot. Toe save as the rebound comes into the corner. Being bombarded, there's Proctor. Bringing it forward for Waiter. 1-on-3. Able to get around one. Tripping, no call. Richard able to come away with it and clears it out of danger. For the time being, that is. Bailey centering feed, not able to clear it out. Holding on to it was Mark Riccardi. Centering feed, that's me. Turned over for the second and thrown into the corner. Brian Riccardi trying to regain the loose possession. Richard nearly had an opportunity there to do something on the back door. Still with it on the backhanded. Hand pass will be called 5 minutes ago here in the third. Opportunity there for the Silverbacks to add on another one. Instead, the faceoff will come back out to the neutral zone under 5 minutes ago here in the third. Not exactly sure if clock will stop since it's a 3-goal game or not. I could only assume so. Near side, Kumanacher. Centering feed, trying to get it to James. Instead, it'll come out to the neutral zone. That minder pretty far out of his crease here for the Silverbacks. Trying to work it forward to Richard. Still with it down on the corner. Bailey hits the deck. Richard up the far side. One-timer shot. Save. Trying to poke it home. Still loose. Near side. Richard. Centering feed. Just able to escape the danger for now are the Trash Pandas. Herrera back in his own. In a neutral zone, that is. From the circle, lines up, fires, stick, save made by Welch. Back behind the net up the far side are the Pandas. Able to clear it out, going to be picked up by the Silverbacks. Herrera at that. Up for Johnson, near side. 3:30 to go here in the third. Johnson, shot, gets blocked out in front by Whipple. Up on the far side, trying to work it out. All Trash Pandas they will. Leaving it up for Proctor. 1-on-2. Not able to get around one, but here comes an opportunity here from the back door. Shot, trying to get a tip out in front. Maybe got a glove on it. Was Charles Hawk. Trying to clear it out. Can't. Good stick work there by number 8, Brian Krumanacher, as it comes out near side. Melanchuk trying to fire something home as a puck still loose. Able to clear it out? No. Right there on the blue line. Not able to get it out. Now will. Neutral zone with 3 minutes. Near side able to get it to Proctor. Has a waiter to the right. Hawk able to work it out the other way. Waiter waiting to retouch. Up the far side. Cleared down like the ice. That should go down for an icing. It will. Clock does not stop.
Must be 2 goals or less.
3 goals or less.
Going to be a timeout regardless here.
Timeout.
Right around 2:24 left to go here in the third. Going to take a quick 1-minute break. On the other side of this, we will continue the last bit of period number 3. Coming back here for the last 2:22 of the third. 3-goal deficit for the Trash Pandas. Trying to get something going here. Able to keep it in. Up on the far side, Krumanacher. Trying to get a centering feed, but cleared out was Hawk. Downlink to the ice, netminder coming out of his net to play it. Leaving it for Bryant Riccardi. Up the far side, able to get the waiter. Shot. Goes wide. Bailey trying to be the first one to it. He will be. Leaves it back for Riccardi. Waiter with it. With room. Shot. Toe save. Rebound out in front. Leaves it. Shot. Rebound. Scores! Brian Riccardi gets his first goal of the night. That's his first goal this season. His 3rd point overall. 1:41 to go here in the third, and clock will now stop. Since it's a 2-goal game here in the third with under 3 minutes to go. Very good. Once again, a 2-goal game here up in the far side. Trash Pandas trying to come back from a 3-goal deficit. Wentz trying to be the first one to it. Going to be picked up by Riccardi, who scored the most recent goal. Still has room for 2 more, as you can get a hat trick before being all that you can get here for PHA. Proctor gets stick to side. Can be gloved right back down by the silver sweater. Herrera with 60 seconds remaining. Silverbacks, near side for Lentz. Shot, save. Miller trying to work it forward. Hits his defensive blue line, coming through the neutral zone. Still with it. Krumanacher, centering feed, trying to get a touch home. Went just wide. Melanchuk up the far side, trying to clear it out. That will come down near side for Lentz. 32 to go. Near side, shot, saved. As it'll be thrown on the near side. 25 to go. Up for Proctor. For Waiter. Puck's sitting in the neutral zone. Nearly played in offsides. Waiter, 15. Throws a man down to the ice. Was Waiter. Puck goes into the bench. There should be some time added back here. There will not be. 4 seconds left to go here in this one. Looks like 6-4 will be your final. Puck's dropped. 3, 2, 1. That will do it for this one. Final score, Silverbacks 6. Trash Pandas 4. That's where the Silverbacks, they continue to hold their dominance in first. And that's where the Trash Pandas, they still hold the 6 points in a tie for third. Next games will be on Sunday night. Once again, final score on this one, 6-4 in favor